Relief reaches the face first, softening an animal no longer trapped by constant irritation. Where the shoulder was once crowded, only scattered remnants remain. The body softens now, no longer driven by relentless discomfort. The work is nearly done, reduced to careful checks for hidden stragglers. Beneath the bird's work, the cheetah's coat begins to look natural again. Even the hidden lower folds now need only one final check. Even the savanna seems calmer now, as if the tension has drained away. The transformation is clear now, from burden and restlessness to balance and calm. What remains is not suffering, but the stillness of a body finally at ease. The cleaners leave one by one, their work complete and their reward already taken. What remains is the same animal, yet clearly changed by the small lives that helped it. For the bird, the exchange above, the encounter feels small, yet it reveals nature's quiet balance. And in that quiet exchange, both lives go on, proving survival can also mean partnership.